What's going on, guys? Kiger here. And last week we were told a lot of things that Korea was looking to do this coming up month in August. Now we have a post telling us a lot more in depth. Let's check it out. As always, I'll have the link to this post down below. It will be in Korean, so you'll have to translate it on my phone or on your desktop. So they told us that they had stuff coming out and they're telling us more information about it. And as we see, first thing, guild breakthrough will be added in a way that each guild member participates. It proceeds in such a way to defeat the approaching enemies as quickly as possible within the time limit. Same as the existing guild raid. It will be weekly, and each individual ranking is calculated based on progress and clear time. Guild ranking is calculated by adding overall rankings of the guild members. When the season ends, you get ranking rewards. So, looking at the picture right here, it looks like they're probably going to use the same map that we currently use for secret dungeons. But, so there's no guild breakthrough anywhere on the Korea server. But remember how there's three things now? We have guild raid, guild siege, and that third one. It does have a name. I'm blanking on it right now, but it's effectively pretty close to this. That's probably what this is going to end up being. And then what it sounds like is what we have in Sky Arena is we have the labyrinth mode, which you each can go in, do your battles, and then if you do harder challenges, so in this case, do more waves of enemies, then you clear things and then you're able to progress and get full completion and rewards. So it sounds like because that's a turn-based game and they can do things like that, and this is a action game, you're moving things around, you're using skills, mobbing sounds like it makes a whole lot more sense. I would really like it if there's some mini bosses or whatnot that pop out once you hit certain stages. That'll be really fun. They already told us that they're bringing transmogs for weapons and sub-weapons. They're giving us a few pictures as well as explaining that. You'll be able to get them through the content shop and BM shop. I do not know what the BM shop, the B makes me think Battlefield, but M also makes me think mileage. So I don't know. But also a bunch of them look like, let me blow it up for you guys. Come here. Some of them look like some of the individual raids that we have. So it'll probably be based craftable. And they also say that you will get stat bonuses for having these, similar to the other costume sets. So in the main quest, they told us there was stuff happening to it, and if you paid attention to the cutscenes and stuff, it kind of stopped at a really weird point, and they're expanding it, which will have 2 additional dungeons. Uncover the identity of the enemy. You must explore 2 new dungeons in Katana. And Lake of Reflection, you have to solve puzzles to dispel curses. And in Tomb of Powers, you must choose between light and dark attributes to advance. The art style looking really good. Looks like Katana. Battlefield improvement. The Capture the Flag one adds a guard tower to the flag. That is something that was kind of weird about the Capture the Flag one, because it was just, hey, here's an open field, do what you do. Now there's very similar to the Sunset Isle, there is a boss by your base one, which makes a whole lot more sense. And then in the boss battle one, block the way to go up. This is interesting. I don't know if this is talking about the jump down, because each side has on their left side that the enemy team can jump down to your base, and then on your right side you can walk up to the other summoning thing. I don't know if it's talking about the jump down one that they're kind of removing, or if it's the walk up one. That's uncertain. Elite raids, they made a change a while ago to make it so you can solo the raids while also giving you the Professor Luna bonus, which gave you more attack, defense, and HP as well as your monsters. But you could also have that bonus as 2 people, so you don't need to get a third. It's generally best to duo so that you still get that bonus, which is better than a third pug. They are reduce the buff of the Luna by 20%, which probably isn't going to matter too much, but we'll see what happens. But they're also telling us that we are considering additional compensation of about 10% total compensation, so that if you do the raids with parties. So if you're trying to get the most out of it, you're probably going to do parties. But they say they're considering about 10%. And obviously you're not getting 10% of an additional item drop. You'll be getting 10% gold and things like that. Entry currency from... we'll be able to use energy instead of crystals for extra runs. And support for energy. Okay. So they talked about doing this before, that they were changing support to an energy cost instead of free like it is right now, but they said they chose not to do that. So encyclopedias is the book effects. There's a new system over in Korea where you can effectively, as you summon monsters, you get these book tickets, and then you could use those tickets to give book levels to monsters. And with the addition of that, you were able to pay 500,000 gold and strip those tickets off of a monster and go put it on something else. The only cost was the gold. Now they're going to make it a 2-week delay, depending on once a month. And they're going to be putting this out in 2 weeks. The number. So if you don't do a bunch of enhancing, right now you can only craft 20 durability stones a day, and they're removing that cap, which is nice. A new summoner outfit is added, as you can see. Soletta, not covering a whole lot. Balance adjustment for summoners. So reduced by... This is weird because this is supposed to be a reduction already. So it's supposed to be we deal 40% less damage. It's probably a wording issue here. Currently, we do 40% less damage in PvP, and it sounds like we're getting a buff in damage for summoners. So 5% buff in damage in PvP, and summoners healing is reduced by 10%. Now, Soletta heals as well, but she heals herself. And here it says healing to allies. So Soletta's healing will be just fine. Undead, the stat will be increased. It's unclear what's going to happen with that. It just says increased. 4-star and 5-star monsters will be adjusted. This is a balance patch. It'll either be buffs or debuffs. Buffs or nerfs, we don't know. We have the Fire Sylph and Desert Queen, Water Hell Lady, Wind Sylph, Mage is Pioneer, and Magic Swordsman. Light attribute, Sage, which is, as I just said, Pioneer. Ifrit, Mermaid. Hell Lady, Epicon Priest. Probably some nerfs. Dark Attribute, Desert Queen, Vampire, Mermaid, Undyne. I really hope the Dark Undyne gets a buff because she got gutted when the revive meta kind of died. All sylphs are getting range increase, which is going to be really funny with the Dark one because that means his sleep is going to be massive. There was an issue with Paladins that's being fixed. 1 year anniversary. We will cover this when it happens. The first thing that they're doing is first anniversary summon scroll and a 5-star selection ticket. This is like what we got when the game launched, but on Korea you can get pretty much everything up till Ninetail Fox. Hopefully by the time we get that, we'll also be able to choose everything up to Ninetail Fox for the 3 elements. And then the anniversary summon scroll, I played a little bit of the 9-year anniversary over on Sky Arena, and how that worked was you got, if you pulled a 4 or 5 star over there, you got a choice of a couple options, and you got a choice of 3, and you pick which one you get. It'll be very interesting if it's just like that. I really hope that it's like that. Sounds like this is going to happen pretty much soon, and after that, August 17th will be the official launch of the anniversary. A lot of us are expecting huge things for the anniversary. Updates include summon artifacts, guild hideout expansion. We already know about that. That's supposed to be the research one, where if the research level goes up, the resources that we use when crafting things go down. That'll be huge. Battlefield, so we're probably getting that 4th battlefield I talked about a while ago. And occupation improvements, I'm unsure what that means. Probably improvements to cooking, things like that. And of course, convenience improvements. Everyone wants some of that. Thank you. Looking forward to the future. Let me know what you guys think about this update that KR is getting. I am definitely excited. I know a couple people that are going to be mega excited about the weapon and sub-weapon changes. I'll probably do a transmog competition where you make your outfits match but not the same set. I really like doing stuff like that, as well as this new guild game mode. Sounds exciting. I'm happy to have it, and more rewards, right? Leave a like if you liked it, sub. Till next time, guys.